This is Financial Straight Talk with Jim Fox.
Welcome back into this weekend's edition of Financial Straight Talk. As always, it's powered by Wadadley Financial Group, and we are so happy to be joined by the founder, president, investment advisor representative, and the guy who's got his own studio named after him, Jim Fox of Wadadley Financial Group. My name is Kevin McAlpin. Jim, I'm not going to let that one slide anytime soon, man. Like we did the dedication. At least we didn't do like the whole smash the bottle of champagne against the wall like you do when you put a new yacht in the water. Yeah, we didn't go that far on you.
That's awesome.
Maybe next time, right? Maybe next time?
Yeah, next time. I mean, come on, dude. It's the little studio next to the janitor's closet with an old wall unit in it. So, I mean, it's the Beverly Hillbillies radio studio.
Folks,
I see how you guys are.
Don't let him sell you short. We're going to post some photos of this place next time you come up here.
Get it to Michelle. She'll get it on the Facebook page.
We will do that for sure. Well, we should post the entire video is what I think we should do. But that's another.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think
Agreed. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, let's do it. And then our listeners can see that you're slightly exaggerating the size and the standards of the studio.
But it's so much more fun to just say this stuff and watch you squirm a little bit. So I love it.
It's the magic of radio.
Macho's going to be like, you tell Jim to stop telling his audience that they got this horrible studio that we named after Jim.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We'll get that up there, man. So folks, stay tuned. We'll make sure we let you know when we get that video posted. So Jim, I know one thing that I'm sure you hear a lot of when you sit down with folks for the very first time when it comes to planning their finances. They probably have a lot of worry, a lot of concern, a lot of uncertainty when it comes to planning for their retirement. Well, I bring that up because, Jim, worrying, it's got a funny way of multiplying on you. And comedian Mike Goodwin, I think he said it about as well as anybody can.
My grandma says there are only two things in life that you worry about, whether you're healthy or whether you're sick. If you're healthy, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you're sick, you got two things to worry about. Whether you're going to get better, whether you're going to get worse. You get better, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you get worse, you got two things to worry about. Whether you're going to live, whether you're going to die. If you live, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you die, you got two things. Whether you're going to heaven, whether you're going to hell. If you go to heaven, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you go to hell, you got two things to worry about. Original or extra crispy?
It's a great analogy. It's a great soundbite. It is a hilarious bit from comedian Mike Goodwin. But Jim, if I asked you, it only got two things to worry about when it comes to retirement. What are those two main worries or concerns that you see when you sit down with folks for the very first time?
So you gave me a list here that I never looked at.
Yeah,
and so I'm going to ramble those off real quick because I think these are really great ideas. So we have income versus longevity, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Control versus uncertainty. Planning versus reacting, or simplicity versus noise, right? Now, I know you said, Jim, you forgot one. Well, the first one is what I talk about more than anything else, is health versus wealth, right? Because to me, if you're sitting in my office, we've always almost certainly established that you've got some money, right? I mean, occasionally someone will come through the door with $12, right? But most of the people that come through our doors have prepared, most really well, some decently well, and occasionally we have to worry about it, but not very often, right? So what I always tell people, and it doesn't matter how I dress this up, maybe they're retiring at 62 and I tell them, hey, look, if you retire at 62, your RMDs are going to fire off at you at 75. I just did this the other day. And I told them, I said, your RMDs are going to be $19,000 a month at age 75. Think about that, Kevin. $19,000. Could you think of a worse time to get 19 grand a month in your pocket than 75? Because if things don't go your way, you could be stuck on a couch or in a bed, right?
Right.
So I, in my infinite wisdom, say, wouldn't you rather get $13,000 a month next week and start doing it so you can enjoy your retirement? Right now, obviously, I'm making these numbers up as I go along, so the math needs to work. But we need to make sure we don't run out of money and all the other boring math stuff that I have to do in this business, right? But what I want people to understand, and this is the story I tell every time, is, and I'll give you two of them. The first one, I'm a super nerdy history guy. I love the History Channel back in the day. I love listening to history podcasts. It's just my kind of thing, right? And I remember my love for it came from Greek mythology, right? Mm-hmm. I remember in school, I was like, the Hercules and the Mars and Athena and all those, right? It was super interesting to me. Zeus. So I always wanted to go to the Acropolis in Greece, right? Sure. So this is prior to COVID. So maybe 2018, 2019, we went on a family trip and we stopped in Athens and we're walking our way up to the Acropolis, right? And I need you to understand, this thing's been there, 2,000, 3,000 years before Christ, right? Crazy how long it's been there. Mm-hmm. Well, what they don't tell you is that is a granite pathway that goes up the mountain. And over thousands and thousands and thousands of years, all that foot traffic had polished everything down to where it was basically a countertop. Mm-hmm. Think about it. So I'm watching, they're walking. And this lady slips and she falls and she slides down probably a good 20 feet because, they're angled. Mm. She's probably 85 years old. Oh, wow. Let me tell you something. That is not the age to go to the Acropolis.
Right.
All right. Do it when you're young. I'll give you another great example. We have a client. I won't say her name, but young lady, she lost her husband. They traveled the world. They loved it. They were just massive travelers. And the husband died unexpectedly. Super sad. Married forever and a day. One of those stories. Mm. And every time she came in the office, I said, sweetheart, it's time to do it. Let's get back on the horse. Let's travel. Go with your church group. Do these things. Jim, I'm not ready yet. Kevin, we're talking years. Mm-hmm. Years. 3, 4, 5 years go by. And one day she says, Jim, I think next year I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start traveling. They travel the world, Amazon, Asia. They did it all. Mm-hmm. She goes to get out of the shower one day, Kevin. She grabs the towel. She slips stepping over the tub. She falls between the toilet seat or the toilet and the vanity. She gets stuck. She shatters her hip. She gets stuck there for 2 days. Neighbor finally worries about her and uses the key to come in. They find her. They call the ambulance. She's so wedged in there that they have to pull her out. They mess up her shoulder too. Okay. So now hip and shoulder. This poor lady now, who is ready to go and take it on again, can barely make it from the handicap parking space in front of my office, which is at best 25 feet to my front door. This is the point that I'm trying to make to you guys. And I say this every day, and I say this to my clients. Some of y'all I got to hit with a stick to spend money. Some of y'all I got to hit with a stick to not spend money. The point that I'm trying to make is we need to enjoy every minute that the good Lord has given us to have fun in retirement. Your health is going to determine how enjoyable your retirement is. Period. End of story. No ands, if, or buts. It's only a matter of time. Some of us win the genetic lottery, like my wife, and they will live to 100 years old. Mm-hmm. Then there's people like me who everyone dies before they make it to 70. I don't know where I'm going to land, but here's what I do know. I didn't work 40, 50 years of my life, 40, 50 hours a week of doing it with all the stress to only retire and die a few years later. This is my mantra. This is my jam. This is what I tell everybody. Go spend the money. Go have plans. Go travel. Go volunteer for the baseball team. Go be a deacon at your church. Whatever your calling is, go do it and enjoy it, because the one guarantee we don't have, though I can tell you mathematically where the markets are going to go. I mean, I can prove it to the nth degree because we have data. The one thing I can't tell you is how long you're going to have quality of life. The difference between being alive and living are night and day. Right. Being alive is a pulse and a breath. The scary thing is machines can do both of those for you. Living is going out and enjoying yourself. And there is my story. One of the few finance guys that scream all the time. And Michelle pointed out to a client the other day. She goes, listen to Jim. He's telling you to spend money. Think about this. When you spend money, we get paid less. Right? And I'm like, what a great analogy. But I want you to enjoy it. Health is the driving factor of retirement. Health and wealth to me are the most important thing. And I encourage you, if you don't have an advisor in your corner that's always pushing you to go out and check that bucket list and do all those things. But for right now, I believe the most important conversation we can have is the difference between being alive and living, because retirement is about living and enjoying yourself. And I take pride and honor in the fact that we tell you from day one to day 30 year plus, like some of my clients are almost at, we say the same thing. You busted your butt. Let's go enjoy it. Pick up that phone. Give us a call. 321-414-7526. Again, 321-414-PLAN.
Yeah, maybe your list doesn't have just two worries like Mike Goodwin was talking about that his grandmother instilled in him, but maybe you do have a lot of concerns, a lot of unknowns when it comes to your retirement, and you'd like to sit down and learn more about health versus wealth, or as Jim mentioned, income, longevity, control versus uncertainty, that and so much more. It all starts with one call to the team at Wadadley Financial Group. Again, folks, if you want to get on Jim's calendar, there's no cost, there's no obligation. All you need to do is keep that phone number handy. 321-414-7526. And we do have teammates standing by even on the weekend to get you lined up for that initial conversation. Again, at 321-414-7526. 321-414-PLAN or online at getfst.com. Again, that stands for Financial Straight Talk, by the way, folks. Getfst.com. So, Jim, we've had a lot of fun. We've talked a little sports. We've talked a little food. I think I'm going to go out and get me a little bite to eat now because I'm hungry. And before we run out of time, sir, the floor is once again all yours for the final word.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Well, guys, every week we say the same thing. We know that you have tons of options when it comes to getting financial information. We're just honored to be one of those resources. So like you said, if there's anything we can do, pick up the phone, give us a call. My team is standing by right now. But with all that being said, on behalf of myself and Mr. Kevin Mack, I want to thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time on the Financial Straight Talk.
Thanks for listening to Financial Straight Talk with Jim Fox. To learn more, visit getfst.com.
Insurance products are offered through the insurance business Wadadley Financial Group. Wadadley Financial Group is also an investment advisory practice that offers products and services through Impact Partnership Wealth LLC IPW, a registered investment advisor. IPW does not offer insurance products. The insurance products offered by Wadadley Financial Group are not subject to investment advisor requirements. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. Any references to protection, safety, or lifetime income generally refer to fixed insurance products, never securities or investments. Insurance guarantees are backed by the financial strength and claims paying abilities of the issuing carrier. This show is intended for informational purposes only. It is not intended to be used as the sole basis for financial decisions, nor should it be construed as advice designed to meet the particular needs of an individual's situation. Wadadley Financial Group is not permitted to offer, and no statement made during this show shall constitute tax or legal advice. Our firm is not affiliated with or endorsed by the U.S. government or any government agency. The information and opinions contained herein provided by third parties have been obtained from sources believed to be reliable, but accuracy and completeness cannot be guaranteed by Wadadley Financial Group.